Hi, I'm Annika Johnson from Al Johnson's in Sister Bay. I hope you enjoy my new video series called Door County Girl. These are stories of my life, the people and places that I love, and of course how we all survive here in northern Wisconsin. You can come back as often as you like, but don't forget to subscribe to Al's YouTube channel. I'll be posting lots of really cool new videos. So let's go. Welcome to another episode of Door County Girl. Today I'm here with Chase Lindem, who is our new, assistant?
Assistant bar manager at Stabbur.
Yes, and I'm going to let Chase take it over because we're going to learn a cocktail here for you to all try at home.
Yeah, we are doing a herbal rhubarb mint julep today.
Yum.
So we have some homemade herbal simple syrup. So we got rhubarb, rosemary, basil, and mint in there. We got some fresh mint sprigs and, of course, the bourbon.
The rhubarb, where'd you get that? Where did you get this simple syrup rhubarb?
We made it ourselves.
How do you make simple syrup rhubarb?
So simple syrup is very simple, hence the name.
I think we made a simple syrup.
Right?
Rolf did a simple syrup on here before. You could probably check that out, and you could substitute in the rhubarb then.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just 1-to-1 sugar to water. You gotta boil up the water, put the sugar in, and then it condenses into a nice, thick, syrupy, sugary goodness. And then you can throw your rhubarb and any other herbs that you want thrown in there.
I'm going to just tell you something. You didn't ever meet my dad, Al, did you?
I did not.
So Al would drive us all crazy at home. You know what he'd always say?
What would he say?
Hey, Annika, do you think the rain's going to hurt the rhubarb this year? How many times has everybody heard that at our house and in the restaurant? And everybody just stares at him like, what's wrong with you?
Well, did it ever hurt the
What do
rhubarb?
you mean? I don't know. I asked him. He doesn't ever have an answer. He just wants to know if he thinks I know if it's going to hurt the rhubarb this year. All right, sorry.
All right, so grab your mint, rip off a few pieces, toss it in your shaker tin.
Smells great.
Oh yeah, mint is always awesome. And you can make it as minty as you want. I usually do about 8 to 10 mint leaves. And then your rhubarb syrup.
I got little bottles.
Right?
So you do 2 of those?
I'm kind of doubling down since there's 2 of us. Make 2 cocktails all at once.
2 cocktails, yeah.
Yep, so you do about 3/4 of an ounce per drink with that.
What kind of bourbon are you using there?
We're using good old-fashioned Bullet. Got to use the Kentucky stuff.
Oh yeah, Kentucky Derby's coming up, people. You got to learn how to make this beverage instead of a mint julep. Do you have any facts about the mint julep? We were sitting around talking about that a little bit ago.
Well, over the course of 2 days, right around Derby Day, they go through about 120 to 150,000 mint juleps. The whole rest of the year, it's like 2% that number.
That's crazy.
So you pretty much just take care of your juleps in the course of 2 days.
That is insane. Chase and I were going to wear our derby hats today, but we just forgot. It's like an art form.
Yeah. Don't let my head get too big.
I told Chase he should walk around with a little suitcase with all this in it and just kind of stop and say, hey, anybody want to try one of my rhubarb cocktails for a couple bucks here?
Traveling bartender?
Yeah, a little food truck, but it's a little booze truck. A bike. You need a little bike. A booze bike. Yum. And I typically don't care for whiskey or bourbon. I'm more a gin or a rum gal. But I'm going to try this out. I'm kind of excited.
And it's always key when you do anything with mint or basil or anything like that, give it a good smack.
How do you smack it?
It helps bring out the aroma in the herb, and it gives you a good when you're drinking it. Then it fills your nose and helps with the flavor.
Ooh, like you're sniffing a bottle of wine.
Exactly.
Ah, I'll have to teach my fancy pants friend Karen Claiborne. She's a wine snob. I'll have to tell her to spank the mint.
Yeah, spank it. Yeah.
Spank the mint.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, Chase. Excellent, Chase.
That's really
excellent.
good.
This is
Thank you very
delicious.
much.
I don't normally love bourbon, but this is good. And I have to say, spanking the mint was a good idea because I can smell it when I get into that glass.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Spank the mint, people.
Give it a good slap.
Yeah, so now I'm going to ask you a couple questions.
Absolutely.
I know that everyone's going to ask us about the rhubarb. How do you get the rhubarb into liquid form?
So you can, one of the best ways to do it with doing the simple syrup, you can grind it up and you get a lot of great rhubarb flavor in it. And the simple syrup will just, when you're nice and warm, it'll just soak in all that good rhubarb flavor. And then it also gives it that nice pretty pink color.
It is pink. And so when you say grind it up, are they going to put it in a food processor?
Yeah, you can do food processor.
And then what happens? They put it on a stove?
Yeah, so
with the sugar?
you add the rhubarb and the herbs towards the end of the process. So you got to make your simple syrup first, which is your 1-to-1, 1 cup of sugar to 1 cup of water.
Okay.
Obviously do it on a lot larger scale than just 1 cup to 1 cup, but
so you need to make this up ahead of time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It takes a while. A lot of times when you get it nice and hot, you gotta put them in the refrigerator for like pretty much overnight.
Okay.
Or at least few hours.
Good to know. And I believe we're going to have this recipe online, so hopefully they can get a little bit understanding about it. I'm asking rogue questions, but everyone's going to email Kit and go, hi, how do we make the rhubarb syrup? And the rhubarb actually is very Scandinavian. My mom's used it all our lives for many things. You can make rhubarb breads, you can make rhubarb bread pudding, we have awesome rhubarb pie at the restaurant.
Absolutely.
We use rhubarb a lot, and everyone knows that. So everybody keeps bringing us their rhubarb.
Oh, yeah.
And then eventually we were like, hey, people, we can't take any more rhubarb. And then we sometimes just get it and freeze it because John Ostran, our baker, uses rhubarb in almost everything when it comes to be spring. So the other thing too is, when does the Stabbur open?
We're opening up May 6th, just in time for the Kentucky Derby, and we'll be serving these all day on Saturday. Come by and watch the race and have a great rosemary herbal rhubarb mint julep.
Can they get it anytime, or can they only get it on
just on that Saturday, on Derby Day?
So we open on May 6th.
Correct. Yeah, and then we're just weekends until Memorial Day.
Yeah, because I thought I heard we were opening the end of April, but I mean the weather's been kind of bad up here. It's been rainy and snowy and cold.
Typical Wisconsin, right?
Totally. But if it's, we have some space heaters if it's a little chilly, people.
Oh yeah, and we got the retractable awnings in the walls and all that kind of good stuff. So
yep, and we've got
even if it is a
TVs
little
to watch
chilly,
the Kentucky Derby.
Oh yeah, and we'll wheel out a couple extras, so we'll have 4 to 6 of them out there ready to go.
Well, in the restaurant, you don't know this because you're kind of a newbie. But in the
a bit
restaurant, because you're over at the bar,
Yep.
all of us in the restaurant, we have this huge, huge thing on our freezer door, and it's got all the horses running for the Kentucky Derby. And then we all have to pull a horse out of the bucket like we're playing a football pool. And then we all wait for the Kentucky Derby. We throw money in there, and whoever's horse wins, we win. So actually, we're going to have to get in that this year.
I think I'm going to have to.
I think I've only won once.
Hey.
One time I won, but I
That's
haven't
one
won
more
much.
time than I have.
You're going to have to join up this year. Well, I was going to ask you also, is there going to be music on the 7th?
Yeah. Every weekend throughout the whole summer,
But how
Friday,
about
Saturday,
on that
and
7th
Sunday.
of the Kentucky Derby? Is that going to be like a music day, or do they have to check online?
We won't have music quite yet. We're more so looking towards Memorial Day weekend, starting to get that going. Every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, we're going to have
And it's
great
usually
live
in the
music.
evening, right?
Correct. Yeah. Usually around 7 o'clock we get that going.
Right. And you know what? Don't be afraid to bring your kids because it's very kid-friendly.
Absolutely.
They can run around. It's got a nice green space. We don't have lawn. We have a artificial turf yard, which is awesome.
Well, and especially during the day, the kids can come by and check out the goats.
Yeah, they can come check the goats out. And also, there's a couple games that you have in the yard. And
Yeah, we got like cornhole or bag toss, however you wanna call it.
I have to say that when Bo was little, my son, and I used to go to bars and I thought, God, there's nothing for them to do while I'm trying to sit here and we get finished with our meal. We can't, the kids just sit there and they're like, can we go? Can we go?
Oh, they get
but
rambunctious.
At the Stabbur, they can run around.
Yeah, you're all outside,
Yeah,
right across the street from the beach,
You can see everything. Yeah,
absolutely.
It's awesome. Yeah. Well, this cocktail was fabulous, Chase. I'm so glad that you came today. I never actually would have thought to try bourbon because I'm not a bourbon girl, and I know that Wisconsin drinks a lot of bourbon and all kinds of stuff.
Bourbon and brandy, big up here.
But I like that gin and rum. I think I need to live on an island.
I think you do.
Maybe I can move to Washington Island. Have some rum runners.
Rum runners on Washington Island.
I'll have some Chase runners.
Yeah, there you go. Up there, you'd have to throw a little lavender in there, though.
Oh, yeah. And a little bitters chaser.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, okay. Well, this is awesome. I hope we covered everything for everyone to understand a little bit about the Stabbur. And Chase is all excited about his new position this year.
Absolutely.
Woohoo!
Finally not bartending.
Yeah, he's
Heck
the
yeah.
boss. He's the boss man. So, okay, well, everybody enjoy our recipe online and check out the Kentucky Derby and come and visit us at the Stabbur.
Absolutely.
Don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom of the screen there and to our YouTube channel, and you can pick up lots of episodes of Door County Girl and even look back at the ones you haven't already seen. So, see you next time, everyone. Hey-do! Whoop!
Heck yeah. Cheers!
Woo! Bottoms up! Thanks for watching Door County Girl. Don't forget to subscribe, and we will see you next time.